Ah, my throat is burning. Okay. Come we go. Let's do this. I am recording, correct? Is Dow recording? Yes. Dying record is a go. Screen went black, don't worry about that. That's why I stopped moving. Well, Miyaki and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. You're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out at this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Oh, are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. So for 4 or 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting or what? Did I scare you?
Come on.
In my explanation, why do you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You go backwards. You're the ones making me wait, huh?
In other
We're waiting for
words,
everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are we talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If you agree it's a violation, we can arrange a punishment right now. Is it me you're waiting for? I'm here.
hey,
Yo, what up, B? What up, B? Kyoko, you're still alive. Shut up. So, thank you. If you want to fight, do it in a class trial. You need to save some for the fun later, alright?
What?
That's okay, but yeah, there's no particular penalty for being late.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, I'll see your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps. But it's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? Shut up. Thank you.
Let's
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. They're cool. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used the cube to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there. So, I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, what did you find out?
So
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I couldn't go to the trial completely uninformed, couldn't I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other
I use
words,
Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hurry up. Yeah, okay, we're hurrying. We're hurrying.
Makoto,
We need to focus on surviving.
it would seem
For her. It's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important to everyone, right? So, I was just...
goodbye.
Okay. I might actually need to take another break. Like, just real quick, like, again, I don't want to end for the day. I don't want to stop here. But like, I might. How do I? Yeah. I might need to step away for a bit. Just get another drink and just rest my fucking throat. But I'll be back. I'll be back in like, I don't know. It'll be like a second for you. It'll be like, I don't know, 15 minutes for me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oof. I'll tell you what. I don't think I can do another chapter. I want to push through to the end, but I don't think I can do another chapter after this. I don't know if there's more. I don't know if this is the end, if there's a chapter or two. But I might have to call it quits after this chapter for the day. Oh boy. Okay, come on, me. This time the clunking sounds loud enough to hurt my ears, and dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. Within a miserable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated the very depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait!
Now, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It's been like a day. It's been 3 days, actually. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. And for the 5th time, we grossly misused the word deadly. Oh yeah, it's the save. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Overwrite that save then. Sod it. Okay, set skills. Oh, have I maxed out the focus gauge? Okay. I'm fine with that. What clues do we have? The hands, that's making me have connections that I don't think were right, but there were connections that sparked off in my mind. Especially since she's a member of Fenrir. Combat. It's just connections in my mind. The top I'm not sure about. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Come on.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Makuro.
Kyoko! There's no other explanation.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No! That's a ghost!
I'm too tired. I put up with you for 11 fucking hours today.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology!
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Who got bigger titties?
Her traits?
Bigger titties.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any
We
gloves.
are legit starting this by having to prove that the corpse isn't the person standing in front of us. This is legit how this case starts.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
We are actually humoring Hero.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Shut the fuck up, Hero. I'm far too tired. I'm far too tired for you.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Shoot!
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
This is actually a thing we're humoring, though.
Well, yeah, she must have been, because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
It is. It really is. I can't believe I have to.
That Kyoko there is just... Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
How?
absolutely
How did I miss?
This entire
Discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
I can't. My brain is failing with this stupidity. I'm too tired, and this is too stupid of a line of logic.
The dead body
They got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
I can't. It's not a good idea to do this. Late at nights, tired, and just not ready for this bullshit.
Ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, it's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing
We're
gloves.
actually discussing. This is actually a line of reasoning we have to take.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated.
Shut
like
the
that.
fuck up and go away.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't.
This
belong
is
to
actually the
Kyoko.
first line of
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure
Makuro.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Oh, why does he speak? Why does he speak?
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get her to be like, you're my bitch.
You need a timeout. You need an actual timeout. You need to like chill. You actually need to chill.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Hangman's Gambit? Yeah. Wolf Boy. Wolf Boy is the answer. Ah, yeah. Are we allowed an F? Are we allowed an F? Took a sweet time.
Now I understand.
Took a sweet ass time. Look how long. Look at my focus gauge. Actually, I just realized that's actually ridiculous.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf.
Are you okay? You're not stuttering. Are you fine?
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
There we go.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean... being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
This is true, but her title was actually the Ultimate Soldier.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Aw, damn. Aw, damn, that's big talk. That's big talk. You know what the Togami family name is worth? Probably a lot.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
You do that.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Yeah, that's an idea.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Huh.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Yes, it's just me and Coco.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Yeah.
exactly so.
Okay.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
After 7:30.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
After 7:30 a.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Around 9ish.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yep.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Between 7:30 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
I don't need an alibi because the murder took place after 7:30. You're not gonna let me just present that opinion? Okay. Oh, sprinklers are there, so okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Shoot!
Okay.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any
Any objections, now would be the time.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and...
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Yeah, boy.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
After we threw water on it.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
I'm not even going to comment.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yes.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Real talk, if I was in this school, I would carry Pepper with me at all times. Whenever she gets uppity, just throw it in her face and have her sneeze. I would so much prefer to hang out with Jill. Oh yeah, we bullet time. Oh yeah, bullet battle.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me?
Yes.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
I keep pressing L1 just in case there's more
Just
bullets, but there's
remember
not.
what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Yeah, she has that effect on people.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
This is true.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Good to know.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
Yes.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Yes.
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Go on.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
Well, no, because she had the thing in her room that said she was a soldier, not the despair.
She had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Bitch trying to set me up.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The top. Ah, smart bitch.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
I mean, it doesn't prove. It's a good hypothesis. It doesn't prove, technically.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To fuck with your belief of when the body was killed.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Bitch trying to set me up.
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Listen here, bitch. Listen here, bitch. I ain't taking the fall for you. I ain't taking the fall for your ass.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
That's because that side was protected from the water.
Shoot!
By covering the body, the killer prevents.
So the reason that is because the spring, but the underside, it was totally.
It's because that side was protected since it was facing down toward the body. Of course it didn't get dirty!
No, there we go. Right track, wrong one.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
You mean from the chicken?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean like the chicken?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Also plausible.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood?
Yeah, boy.
Man, that's messed up.
That is true.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
You have such a simple worldview. I love you.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No, it was wearing on top.
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Right.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Right.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood.
Okay.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
How quick do you think someone can go to the 5th floor and back?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
How quick do you think this boy can run?
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate. Well then, it looks like we're back to
Is that the
square
first
one.
time I've ever got a truth bullet during a trial?
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded.
The one that wasn't
right?
covered in blood.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
That knife isn't long enough to do that.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Well, actually, she said it was huge and it was Rambo size, so probably.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Yeah, they give it to our boy Makoto.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier. Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
I want to point out, I bailed your ass out of all of these trials. Almost every trial, someone has brought your name up, and I've bailed your ass out, and you're instantly like, point the finger at this bitch. You, sir, you're a problem child.
Now I'm totally convinced you did it. 12,000% convinced.
I mean, sure, you're like 21 or something, but still.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to...
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
Has Hero ever said a thing in these non-stop debates that wasn't refuted?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
What fucking stupid reasoning is that?
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Rude, sir.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I'm legit tired of you, hero. I am legit tired of your bullshit.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
I love how she acknowledges her lack of sensibilities, but at the same time she's like, shut the fuck up, hero.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Ah, no.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Do we actually have a cause of death? Okay. Monokuma then.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh, okay. Okay, well I missed that then.
Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't you, Danny.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim
Had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay, maybe not then.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't you because of the... There's only one other...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the
No, okay,
back of her
okay,
head.
contradiction time. Contradiction time. Don't actually remember what the
Shall we
Monokuma file
continue
said.
the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet
To be determined, correct?
No, that's wrong.
The idea of them looping it around, so getting at the end to shoot things in the next go through. I'm still struggling to get through that. I said struggling instead of struggling. Look, I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's 11:30. I'm trying.
What out the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
That's not how pickaxes work.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Why would someone do that?
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Was it the chicken?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
There's another secret? Really?
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, it's wrong! You're right.
I should vocalize my
Just the
thought
one arrow
process
would've
more,
been
but I'm
too
dying.
Another weapon?
Shit.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
This is true.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
This is also true.
One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Liar!
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was In my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
Yeah, boy.
This all proves that you are the true
I don't believe she's the
You can
culprit,
explain this away,
but
so
I ain't taking the fall for this bitch.
Hold on a second.
not this again. You really are dead set on defending
Look,
her.
he wants to get his dick wet. Allow the boy.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She knows I've been attacked. She came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Makoto, that Kyoko... She killed someone for me?
Enough. The time for idle chatter is over.
Wait,
Shit.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
But then you're trying to put it on me though.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Because it was in her room. It was in her room and she doesn't have her room key. Okay.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct?
Shit.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the...
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide...
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated that
You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room, but could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya, what are you...
Master would never hide...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
You said I...
As I
And
said.
then left the locker key in my own
Shit.
room, but
Could I really have done
God.
that?
Okay, one more. Come on.
You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated that... You said I hid the evidence...
and then left the locker key in my own room.
But... Could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide...
There's
Proof that you aren't the
Boy.
No, what's wrong?
One of these days I'll wrap my brain around the fact that he can loop it around.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Okay, are we talking about that key she stole from Monokuma? So basically, she wants me to take the fall for her. Is that what she's... I'm pretty sure Sayaka wanted that and that bitch is dead. Last man's trap. Victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the one who can expose it, but who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. Yep, you're not wrong. What do I do? Run away? Bitch, I ain't taking no fall for you, Bill. Come on.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie that...
Alright, bitch, let's do this. Bullet time. Oh no, okay. Kyoko's account. I remember what Kyoko's account even was.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong. No, Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Any lock in the school, biatch.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done! All
I'm getting bad
finished.
end vibes, but I don't care.
Class
Bitch wanted me to take the fall for her.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out! So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you! But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Ah, yeah, good shit. This feels like bad end, but I don't care. Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko... Wait, Kyoko really? Wait.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Wait, Kyoko actually kill her?
Let's give it everything we've
Wait, so did Kyoko actually kill her? Wait, so Kyoko actually killed her, but we have to take the fall. Is that what you're saying? What? Oh. Oh, that's worrying. Okay. 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 This is somewhat less extravagant than all the others, but okay. What's to stop her from just legging it? Okay. That's a very unfortunate situation we just endured. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Jeebus. Jeebus. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ukusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. Okay, so this is bad end. Okay. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's trial, or class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope Peak ever again. He had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Okay, well that's a... Okay. Okay, that's a lot to take in. Okay. That's a lot to take in. Oh, okay. Why is Toko dead? Oh. Okay. Oh, peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Oh. Okay, we're back. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I choked. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. That hit me. That hit me like a fucking shovel. I had no idea what to react. Midway through speaking, I gasped and choked, and air was like being sucked in and coming out at the same time. And like, oh, I was not prepared for that. Okay, moving on. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I saw things. I saw things I didn't need to see. Oh, poor Hina. Poor Hina. Oh my God. Oh. This is... Ooh. Oh, the bay. Let's just move on, shall we?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Let's just move on. Let's never speak of this again. Oh, there has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the headmaster's or the mastermind's trap. I can't. They all just had to live here, and because she's the only girl left, it's like, alright, well, we're gonna live here, so we're gonna take turns, I guess. Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
I mean, at least she can get laid as often as she wants, so a plus for her, maybe? I don't know,
Have
but
you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
we're just gonna move on and never speak of that again.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Makoto's.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Also, yeah, no, she had to have done it, because if she didn't, we would have been punished for it.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Lukaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Yeah, Makoto, you fucked.
Voting time?
Yeah, Makoto, you fucked. I did alright. Oh yeah, big coins. Big coins for big boys.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh yeah! What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, we got it right. No, that's not true. No, this. Okay, so he's just bullshit. He just wanted someone to die. Okay. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
The same as always. Wait, so could all the other trials have been bullshit then?
Kills!
I mean, they weren't because people admitted it, but could they have been?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Yes, it is. You had me take the fall for you, you bitch.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
You had me take the fall for you, bitch. Oh. Oh, aren't these specifically designed for each student? Oh, well that takes the fun out of it then. I thought they would specifically designed for each student, but no. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. Why is it sex stuff on the blackboard? Why? Okay. Hello. Hello. Alter Ego exists? Why she didn't help Kyoko, I have no idea. But Alter Ego exists still. Okay. What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Oh yeah, that had to be. Alter Ego. Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem.
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. I felt a pinch, an itch. Supervirus is gone now, got it? So is Makoto. Anyway, I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never going to see him again. To waste away a garbage strewn pit. I'm dying. In a way, it's an even better special punishment. That's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? What the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now the mastermind's... Yeah, now it's the mastermind that's been ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Okay. Oh yeah, we're happy music now, are we? The massive school towers over all the buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands the centre of the entire world. Ah yeah, Hope Beer Academy. Ah yeah, we episode 1 again. Bringing top students to every field imaginable, government funds the school. Yep. Okay, we have hundreds of years of tradition. It sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. Brilliant is built to raise hope of the nation's future. It does makes the name Hope's Peak pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, or you need to attend high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here, unless you're the ultimate lucky student, in which case alter ego pops up, like, hey, what's up? And the front, the ultimate school, the ultimate students, was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on the hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk out in the middle. I'll be doing this again. What the heck's going on? Okay. Hello. Finally. I can finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cabin with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that's just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after all my friends went through to save me. Did they? One of your friends went through to save you. One of you. Alter ego. The others wanted you dead. Yeah, Alter ego saved you. And he used up the last bit of his strength to do so. Or to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up, was to start looking for a way out of here. Is this an airplane? How is something wound up in the school garbage pit? That's from the beginning of the game. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much what I'm seeing. And this is a desk. It's probably the one I fell down here on. Yeah. It's locked. Now, how many times I pushed and pulled or kicked at it, it wouldn't budge. Getting out of here wouldn't be easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I tried to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But it was pointless, too. Next I searched for some water. I can't be sure such liquids. I can't sure which liquids I can drink here and which ones are all around a bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked on all sides. But still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. I was making a proud declaration. The next thing I declared to do was go to sleep. Or kick Kyoko's ass, one of the two. As the only way to preserve my little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think it was at least a full day had passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. It's a pile of garbage. Okay. Did someone fall down here? Or something fall down here? Something fell from above. What could it have been? It could have been garbage. There's a giant piece of trash fall down here. I carefully stretched my hand towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Oh, hello. Hello, madam. How are you?
It smells awful.
You have cup noodle on your head.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
He's nervous? I came here to help you. Well, I mean, after you tried to make me take the fall. And if it wasn't for alter ego, you would have had me die. I want to point that out. You're coming here to save me now, but if it wasn't for alter ego, with me being the ultimate lucky student, you would have willingly sent me to my death to take the fall for you. I want to make that abundantly clear. You're helping me now because your plan to kill me didn't work out. Got a bit of garbage in your hair. Yeah, head a quick sharp shake to get rid of the trash and face me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk when you're finished. Thank you. In seconds, it was in my mouth, making my way to my stomach. Whew. I really hit the spot. I think I need you to keep going. So still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, it's not such a bad thing to be good at. Again though, I do want to stress the fact that the only reason why you're helping me is because your plan to kill me didn't go out as you wanted it to. Yeah, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew?
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. Yeah. Yeah, because you were a hoe. Don't say that. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. She did. Yeah, exactly. She abandoned you to save her own life. And you were trying to say to me, I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen. Not that I'm trying to make excuses, but it was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. Yeah, even if you had to be a bitch about it. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you, I'll say it's about fucking time. We're like at the end of chapter 5, you need to start fucking talking, woman. The reason I had to survive?
In other words...
is so I can do what I came to this school to do. Okay, sure, why not? Very important reason, sure, tell me.
Indeed.
That's right, Elise, I did once. Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... amnesia. You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us when we arrived at school? We fell asleep. You're talking about when you fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped in here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, and it's a strange feeling, strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance, It seems too convenient. Are you saying that you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think, I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind who stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because my purpose and my ability, somehow it would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and to the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. Which is why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, then yeah, then why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it, it's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, you can't ignore it, right? The mastermind's one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into a missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there's a limit to what I can do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you would at least likely be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Are you gonna explain that? Yeah, but what? Yeah.
listen.
Are you okay? No, not really. Ah, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? I mean, good. I mean, you tried to have me killed to save your own skin, but sure. It's just, I'm used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for your help right away. So understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was I'm convinced, it's just, you know. I'm just worried about her sending me to my death. She had a reason to investigate on your own. So, how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Ah, yeah! What should be like the ultimate detective or some bullshit? You mentioned your ability? My ability. What everyone should know me for. Fuck off. Fuck off. I wasn't supposed to call it. I mean, it's kind of obvious from how she's acted this entire way, but I wasn't supposed to call it.
correct.
The reason I'm at Hogspeed Academy was there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone. Who?
So,
Well, it was the headmaster. Oh, okay. Well, my dad theory's out the window then. The headmaster. Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because for fuck me. Okay, no. All right, I was correct. Okay. What?
in other words,
I separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster. And that explains when Alter Ego told us about the headmaster was involved.
no matter what.
Yeah, boy.
So,
'Cause she's like, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. But when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now, of course. Because my whole purpose of coming here was to find him. That makes sense?
However,
Now listen, Makoto. I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't a mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I said that because I felt, based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see there?
so,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. Our conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had to have been there. You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
It's just my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I said to investigate the second floor dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Some kind of map.
Indeed.
The layout to the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. Found the headmaster's room along with Rakuro's profile and the key. The map showed that there was a second floor. Yeah, the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, so I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if they were true, the room likely held more clues, so I wanted to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I made my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So when you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor dorms didn't have any cameras and monitors. So, what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. Hard to describe, but all I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realised whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. Well, that's worrying. What do you mean?
so...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. I'm sure you... did she see the murder room? I can't remember if she's seen the murder room. Are we just going to keep talking to her?
However,
Okay, yeah. What's going on in the rest of the building? Let's do with Makuro. Yeah.
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right. That means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Makuro. I'm tired. I can't. Makuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. To get you killed.
indeed.
I saw the key and disappeared. And in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was. Mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hogsby Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with the rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use a class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
Somehow, okay. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Makuro Ikusaba. What was it? There was a point where Makuro... There was a point where Makuro may not have become the victim. It could have been... Oh, right, okay, because at night, yeah.
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Will you save my ass? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me to case. Okay, so you can just tell when people are dying, basically. You can tell when someone's about to die. Okay. I was in the dorms, and all of a sudden, I had a sense of dread. I looked down at the stairwell, and I saw someone. I saw a white shadow across the corridor. Okay, so I ran when I followed it. I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room. I saw what was happening. Intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the master assailant was. They ended up dead,
correct.
and their murder was disguised. And the dojo key wound up in my room. It would be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So what does it mean that whoever killed Makuro is also my mastermind, right? Of course, evidence. Well, that's what I think. And that'd be really bad if it was true. That means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, that doesn't create another contradiction. The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't intervene, right?
Correct.
That's correct. It is a contradiction. And it's not just Makuro. They needed a class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The entity of the other ultimate despair. Other ultimate despair. Okay? No doubt that Makuro is the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
If you think about that, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. We're talking about the event that happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Who are responsible for that? They're the ultimate despair.
It would seem...
A despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. And then they're,
Indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Whew, okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, Dream Island Rocket. I'm saving, I'm going to fuck to sleep. It's 12:15 in the morning. I'm going to I played this game for 12 and a half hours straight. I'm going to fuck to sleep.